Flosstube, welcome to you all, whether you're an existing subscriber or a new one. Welcome. This is all about my cross stitch. Sometimes I show you a bit of the things I've been working on. Crochet is another one thing I like to do. Knitting, I do, but not so much. And diamond painting I may show from time to time as well, but it's mostly cross stitch. It's been really quiet this week, especially with cross stitch. I've kind of taken... This week I've had a bit of a step back, so I haven't done so much. I don't know, I just feel like I was burning myself out, especially after last week. I did so much. So I haven't done as much as normal, but there again, yesterday and today, I've really felt it. So most of my progress is from yesterday and this morning. Anyway, this is Flosstube number 80, and it's the 29th of August, 2021. And I'm just going to crack on with the stitching and show you what I've been doing. I do have one piece of crochet that I've been working on that I haven't touched in a long time, that I'll show you towards the end anyway. I've only got 3 projects to show you regarding cross stitch. It isn't a huge amount, but progress is progress, right? A stitch is a stitch. It all counts towards the end. So the first project I'm going to show you is my Medusa Athena, Goddess of Wisdom. I've actually enjoyed, she's been my most got out project during the week. I don't think I've worked on anything else during the week except her. She's just been, yeah. Let's take it out the hoop. I didn't realise I'd left it in there. Okay. While I get this ready, I'm going to put up a picture of where this was the last time you guys saw it. And then I'm going to try and do a side by side. This is where we are now. So, from last time, flatten it a bit. I think I worked my way from here. Dangle down there, that's better. So I've done this bit. I haven't put my light on today because the sun's actually blaring. And then I've come down here because my plan was, this was working in this sash thing here, and my aim was to come round and go up and then from this top corner then work my way back down and out. So I'm not one for working from the middle. It's just the way it is. So that's what I've been doing, working my way across, making sure I very, very carefully counted because this is 2 over 2. This is 36. Oh my gosh, was it 32 count? I think it's 32 count raw Belfast linen. See it better when I unwrap it all. And I am loving working on this. I love how the stitches just seem to sit nice 2 over 2. And I love working with silks as well. So I've said before, but if you're new, this was my first ever project on linen. I've never worked on linen before and I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. So my plan is to get that out a bit more again this week, just so I can get up to that top corner and then work my way down. Excuse me. And the second one I worked on this week is the Mini Amazing Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Save that one. I'll put in a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. And I'll try and keep it somewhere there so I can show you where it is now. Now, purposefully this week, normally I just grab a colour and I go with it, but like up here where all this blue is around this whale, there was quite an empty space, and I don't know, I just kind of thought if I start filling in some of the stuff around here, it'll pull it together a bit more, because down here is quite blank as well because there's a blue sky and stuff. So I pulled out 2 different colours. One of them is this one right here. Ow. Is that 3814? This greeny colour here, not that blue. That's 996, that was there before. But here, it's filled in a bit of the tree here. And then, yeah, there's not much of it down there, but there is some down there as well. But that wasn't the only colour I picked up. I think I picked up 3814 as well. Anyway, the point is, I've been trying to fill in the larger blank spaces that I've got up the top and down the bottom. This is stitched on 25 count 1/1 full cross using only CXC threads. And it's actually starting to come together. This week I have done 586 stitches on this. Still not as much as it should be. But that's the project I pulled out yesterday, and I just went for it yesterday. I was on it from dinner time till about 5ish, tea time-ish. So I didn't do too bad. And then today, I've pulled out this one. It is Super Size Once Upon a Fairy Tale by Amy Stewart again. Heaven and Earth Designs again. Now I haven't done as much, but I've only had it out this morning. So, and I've left it in the case just because I plan to go back to it. But here's a funny story, right? I've had this case 10, Riley's 10. I've had it longer than that. 11 or 12 years. It's a Lapman case, and obviously your frame sits inside the case and you zip it up when you're not using it, you know. Anyway, let me just, I would have already put a picture up of where I was the last time you guys saw it. I've only done 386 stitches so far today, and it's all been, let me put it in the middle. On the sky right here, there was like quite a blank space there, lots of single stitches, and it is number 939. So I've been filling in all the sky, and I need to go all the way down there with it now. But 386 stitches. That was only this morning though, so I can't complain. And it's filling in that turret roof as well, just there. Anyway, I've had this case for 11 or 12 years. Now, every time I got it out, I'd always swing the frame up and out and put my project on the top. But I always found that when I was stitching on it, it was too... the frame sat too high on my lap, so my arms were like kind of up here. So what I tend to do is push the case further down my legs and bend the frame in towards me to lower it. Only this morning, after 12 years, it occurred to me to flip the frame and put my cross stitch the other side. Now it sits lower on my lap. 12 years it's taken me to think of that one. But it works and I love it. I think that's why I got so much done this morning, because the case has bothered me for quite some time. What can I say? I don't have great ideas. Anyway, that's it stitching wise. The only other thing I've got to show you, which is my crochet project, which I should be way further on than I am now. This was something that I started for my grandson. It is a Patty Davis design. Yes, and it's meant to look like a biker's leather jacket, but whoa! I made one for Riley when he was like 12, 18 months. Doesn't that look amazing? I don't even know what I did with Riley's. Hold on. Yes, I do. I know what I did with it.
You found it?
Yeah.
See it?
Right.
I don't think I've seen it.
Bearing in mind, he wore this. Well, he didn't wear it. I put him in it like tons while he still fitted into it. So he wore it loads. So it's obviously not as fresh looking as wool would be when you just, excuse me, finish making something. But so I'm trying to think which side the belt buckle goes. No, it's that side. I just need to put the belt in because I took it off. Anyway, it's all fluffy, which is why I didn't want to just give it to my grandson. He's my first grandchild, and I wanted to give him a new one. So I started making a fresh one. Anyway, I have taken all... Yeah, I'll show you on this one. This picture here, it shows you like a motorcycle, motorcycles, Harley Davidson logo on the back. It was on here, I took it off, as well as the #1 US, I think it's the #1 with the US flag in it, I think. Because I'm going to put them on Logan's, because it's a waste. Anyway, this was Riley's, and you can see it's fluffy. And that's the little belt that you attach around the waist with the little studs on it. I absolutely love this. Even the sleeves, they've got a little pocket on them with a stud. The collar also has studs on it. I was so in love with this. Zips on both sleeves, and the zips they are functional. Amazing. And I absolutely loved it. So I know Reese and his girlfriend are going to, yeah, proper pockets. They are proper pockets. I was just checking. So yeah, that's what I'm making for my grandson. And then obviously it'll have the Harley Davidson. I don't know what they call them. They're like, is it iron-ons or sew-ons? I never remember the name of them. Anyway, the last time I showed you guys, I had done the right front, because that's going to be one of the zippers. Now, I only pulled this out last night and the night before. I have almost, no, it's that way. It's still attached, so forgive the strands. I have almost completed the second front. I know it looks a bit of a mess at the minute, but don't they all when you're trying to get them, you know. When you put the zippers in, that'll pull that back up tight again. So that's for 2 zippers on that side. And I'm so close to finishing this left front now. I've actually enjoyed getting it out the last couple of nights because it works up so fast. There's a lot of different parts to crochet. I mean, like the pockets that you sew on, then you've got the flap that goes over the pocket, you've got the pockets that go inside on your zips on the front, and then you've got to crochet the belt, then you've got to crochet the belt loops individually and sew them on. There's a lot of different parts, but I'm having so much fun. It is so cute. That belt's not tight. There we go. And I don't have the heart to get rid of it, even though I've taken all the stuff off it, because I do actually have a picture of Riley wearing it when he stood by the front door, and it's amazing.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll show you later.
Okay.
Anyway, that's been it for me this week, really. Ellie's been signed off from physio. We had a phone call conversation Monday, I think it was, and the physio kind of just went over what she's been doing. Is she finding it easier? Is there things that she's not getting on with? And I said no, she's been out on her bike nearly every day out the back, because it's a gradient, so kind of she'll ride down and then she'll have to push back up again. She has been doing some of her exercises, not as often as she should, but she is actually doing all right. Things like walking down the stairs with her foot facing forward was always an issue. She found that out when she was at the hospital. The physio said she was doing it. And when she walked, she'd point her foot out to save the muscle, not the muscle, the tendon on the back. But she's actually been walking a lot better the last week or so. So physio says, yeah, going by what you say, I'm happy to discharge her now. So she's all done. She'll still need to do some exercises just to kind of get the strength back in that foot. But other than that, she's all good. She is all good, so just no more accidents. Riley's fell off his bike twice when he's been out the back. And I've just been, please no. I don't want that again.
It wasn't my
Thank
fault,
you. Yeah, he blames the bike. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, you guys are amazing. You're so good to me. I am nearly at 800 subscribers, and I am going to do a giveaway for that when it pops up. I'm not sure what yet, but I am going to. So I hope you guys have had an amazing weekend and that you're all well. Have a great week. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.